Hello, Grand Rising. I wasn't planning on filming this morning, but I just pulled some self-care cards for myself from my goat self-care deck here, and I was already tuning into this potential idea of filming some sort of video for this first weekend of 2025 because for whatever reason the energy feels very significant to me this first weekend, and I haven't quite tuned into the specifics of why. It just feels alive is the word that comes to me. And so I was tuning into that on a bigger level, more loosely, and I was tuning into self-care for today, and then 4 cards fell out from my self-care deck here. And I just feel like looking at these cards on the table that they're meant for everyone, not just me, and that they're also meant for this weekend as well, actually the next 4 days, whether you tune into these 4 cards as day by day, or a blend of these perceptions and self-care practices throughout the next 4 days is totally up to you and where you are at, but I still felt called to share them, so here we are. The first card that came out, which is already so powerful right off the bat, and if you're doing this day by day, it would be for today as well, which is Friday, is the self-care of shining. Look at how beautiful that is. This is also tuning into North Star energy for us today and throughout the next 4 days as well. So, like, shine your brightest this weekend and really let that light be the guiding light throughout 2025 for you. And it says, don't dim your light. Don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. Shine brightly. So maybe I am meant to post this video today even. We'll find out, probably. And then we have the second self-care for potentially Saturday or second blend of energies, which is priorities. And I love this energy of priorities because it's very like flexible and authentic. And it's like rearrange your schedule the way you want and be loyal to yourself and rescue yourself by rearranging your schedule is a message coming through with Mr. or Miss Dalmatian down there. And the message is, the quality of your life is determined by how you spend your time. Make sure your schedule reflects the life you want. Make sure your schedule reflects the life that you want. And this means that if you feel like you have obligations or things you have to do that you should do this weekend, but your heart is like, do we have to? Scrap them. They can wait. Put them down the line unless it's like paying your bills or something. You might want to do that on time. But otherwise, follow your heart and let that guiding light that is the first beacon of self-care these next 4 days lead you to the schedule and routine and daily life that you desire, is what's coming through loud and clear. The third self-care card, which is so powerful after we shine our authenticity and then we tune into the life that we want to live day by day, month by month, year by year, but for, the extent of 2025, month by month, is the self-care card of possibilities. And I love this energy of possibilities, how there's just everything and anything is possible and it's all magical and hearts and sunshine, and you get to create that for yourself. So tune into the energy of expansive desires and possibilities this weekend. And the back of this card says, focus your attention on what could go right. When you learn to imagine the best case scenario, you get to enjoy the experience twice. That is manifestation, my friends. That is all manifestation is. What you do is you tune into whatever you're trying to pull in for the highest good, and you tune into it and you feel it, the emotions in your body. If you're quite imaginative, you can even tune into these senses. You might even start to smell or taste or even visualize probably that life that you want for yourself in 2025. And when you visualize it, you call it down, you feel those emotions present, and then that is what brings it forward to you, is that emotion of, oh my God, yes, it's here, I'm here, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what calls it forward. And you can just do that by daydreaming and visualizing and imagining that life partner, person, reality, dream job, whatever it is you want in 2025. That would also be for Sunday, I'm just going to say, if you're doing this day by day by day. But it does feel like it's up to you, I'm hearing, if you want to make it more organized or if you want to just mash it all together. Last but certainly not least, after this flow of beautiful energy and self-care, is the card of change. And this is like opening your heart to change, to the blooming of the possibilities that you have now prioritized in your life by shining your authenticity from the start. That is the last step of this self-care, is to tune into and let those possibilities bloom by tuning into the possibilities and letting them bloom, opening your heart to change. It's interesting. Her arms are open, and I had this download come through to me yesterday that must be meant for now because it's coming back with quite a wave of energy with it, is that if you have your arms crossed, or if your arms are even on your hips, you can't receive anything. You can't receive anything like this or like this, right? Like you can't even receive like if someone's to throw like a pillow at you, receive a pillow, you'd receive it in your face either way. The only way you can receive anything physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, anything in your life is when your arms and your heart are open. So open to receive, because you can't receive like this or like this. You can only receive like this. Arms open, ready to receive. And the back of this card says, a resistance to change is a resistance to life itself. Open your heart and your mind to new beginnings. So these, my beautiful friends who have been watching and tuning in, these are our 4 self-care practices for the next 4 days to set our energy in alignment with our highest good, our dreams, our fullest potential, ending old cycles, breaking old patterns for 2025. And it starts this weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for tuning in and for taking part in this more raw, vulnerable, impromptu type of energy forecast and reading. It was really fun to film, and stay tuned on Sunday for the weekly sun sign energy forecast. I will see you there. Namaste, and have a beautiful, beautiful weekend in 2025.